Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to our open house presentation for the 2019-2020 school year. My name is Julie Roberts and I'm the principal here at Seymour Smith. We house grades 2 through 5 here and we can be reached at 518-398-3000. The main office is extension 3102. To reach me directly via email, all of our email addresses, they start with our first initial dot last name. Mine would be j.roberts@ppcsd.org.
A little bit about who's who at Seymour. Mrs. Lounsbury is the main office secretary and can be reached at extension 3102. Nurse Funk can be reached at extension 3103. Mrs. Fumasoli and Mrs. Riley are our main lobby greeters. So if you're picking your child up, you can dial them directly at extension 3112. Mrs. Murray is our school psychologist, extension 3110, and Mrs. Duncan is our Astor social worker, extension 3322. We're happy to welcome Miss Rennie aboard to the Pine Plain Central School District as our social worker, and she's mostly at Cold Spring, and her extension is 2232. First, I want to start by sharing some new information for the 2019-2020 school year. First of all, we'll be reporting to you on report cards 4 times a year instead of 3. That means 1 extra time to get to find out how your child is progressing at their grade level. Also, we just finished this week Right Reason assessments. Those are our new benchmark assessments instead of MAP, so no more MAP testing, but we've replaced it with Right Reason technologies. It's an assessment in ELA and math at every single grade level. They are modeled after the New York State assessments. They follow the Next Generation Learning Standards, and we will be assessing the fall, which we just did this week, in the winter, and again in the spring to see your child's growth throughout the school year. Also this year, we are having our parent-teacher conferences, not new, but new dates. So mark your calendars for November 13th, which is a Wednesday, and November 21st, which is a Thursday. Those 2 evenings, your teachers would like to meet with you to discuss your child's progress. That is right around our first report card time. So parents will be able to share with you that information specific to your child. Tonight is not the night to talk about your child's progress with your teacher. It's more to showcase our programs and what your child does throughout their school day on a daily basis. So make those appointments with your teachers to come back in November and discuss progress, again, November 13th and November 21st. And also, I've seen some comments on Facebook about our parent pickup circle. Remember, there is parking in the lot that is close to the playground if you want to park and leave your car and escort your child in. But there's also a pickup circle for our parents who do have to get on their way. We do expect that parents do stay in their cars and watch their children walk to the front of the building if they are in the pickup circle. There are also plenty of parking spots behind the fence, behind the playground, if you want to walk your child in as well. And new this year, all of our students get free breakfast. I'm laughing because I've only videotaped this just a couple of times. So I wanted to come down to the cafeteria for the breakfast part. And then I had to kick some of the staff out because I can't record it in front of them because I will laugh. So new this year, as you see, all the kids get free breakfast. As soon as they get off the bus or walk into school, they come through the breakfast line. There is hot breakfast here, as well as we have cereal that's out on the trays. There's milk, there's juice, breakfast pizza, and muffins that Kelly and her staff prepare here in the kitchen. So free breakfast for all this year. And that's right, back again this year. It's my annual picture of Marty in front of the clock tower that looks strikingly like Seymour Smith. So welcome to these faces, these new faces, familiar faces in this place, Seymour Smith. Welcome Mrs. Rundle, who supports students in special education and academic intervention services. Miss Abrile joins us as a 2nd grade homeroom teacher. Welcome Miss Bracco, who supports students in special education and AIS in 2nd grade. She's co-teaching with Miss Reichelt this year. Miss Cooper and Miss Shanley joined the Teacher's Aid team, supporting our students in amazing ways. And welcome to Miss Tomaseski, who is on a leave replacement assignment for Mrs. Rizzo. She co-teaches in 3rd grade and supports students in AIS. And I'm just going to continue to switch up places. So new this year, we did a Dream It, Want It, Get It assembly here in the gymnasium to pump the students up for the new school year. So we talked about goal setting and ways that they can work hard to achieve their goals if they really want it, and then they get to attain them and celebrate their success. So just like our roars, respect, open-mindedness, achievement, responsibility, and success, we did that the first day of school. We had some fun, and we learned how we can make those goals for ourselves and talked about not letting any of the things get in the way of us achieving their goals together as we work in a partnership with you all at home. And just to take a minute to talk school safety with you from the Dutchess County Sheriff's Office, we have a school resource officer, Deputy Trout. So if you see him around the building or around town, feel free to give him a high five or wave and a smile, because that's what the kids do here at school. We have completed all 8 of our mandated New York State fire drills. We'll be conducting our spring drills come the warmer weather. We also have practiced a lockdown drill already, and in a couple months we will be including an intruder drill in that lockdown procedure. If you would like to join our school safety team, feel free to contact me. We meet Mondays at 8:30. We also work in close partnership with the middle school, high school in our emergency preparedness in the event of an evacuation. We have one point of entry through the front main entrance. You do need to sign in and get a sticker from our badge pass system. If you haven't already visited one of the district buildings, we will need your photo identification. At dismissal, we do ask parents to wait within the first set of lobby doors until all children have cleared to the buses. And the Dignity for All Students Act is mandated by New York State, which deals with bullying and harassment. If your child is subject to bullying or harassment, please do contact my office right away. We also have security cameras throughout the building that monitor the comings and goings of our student body and can be accessed for safety purposes. Again, if you have any questions about school safety, please do reach out and contact my office. Thanks. And due to some safety concerns, we have discontinued lunch with your child at school. Under extenuating circumstances, if you do wish to have lunch with your child, I will find a separate space for you and your child to have lunch together. But unfortunately, at this time, we have discontinued that service. Thank you for your understanding. If you have any questions, feel free to contact my office. And in the main lobby, you will find some helpful handouts, like this one, which is our free and reduced lunch application. There's no harm in trying. Apply to see if you qualify. And again, if 50% of our kids qualify for free or reduced lunch, we can be a center for food distribution over the summer. So it's worth giving it a shot, and just apply. The paperwork again is available in our lobby or online and at one of the district schools. And I just realized that I've been recording these sideways and upside down, so I apologize for that. I will work on my cinematography skills. But celebrations, I wanted to talk to you about our awards. In grades 3 through 5, we do recognize students every quarter for honor roll. That's high performance in their 4 core academic areas. At the end of the year, we honor all of those students at the end of the year award ceremony breakfasts. They receive a letter each quarter about their honor roll status, but it is celebrated at the end of the year. We also have our Roars Awards, so students who exhibit those character ed traits and characteristics on a regular basis throughout the school year. Those we do honor during the school year at breakfast by invitation only. We also have other character education awards throughout the school year. Our building leadership team and our PBIS, it's Positive Behavior Intervention Support, is working on a plan to recognize those students also throughout the school year. Besides that, at the end of the year, we also have Specials Areas Awards, and those students are also invited to our end of the year breakfasts. But we like to celebrate everything that we can, the successes of our students, and thank you for your support and encouragement. I also wanted to talk to you about the No Perfect Attendance Award. We don't give out an award for perfect attendance. When your child is sick, we do expect that you do keep them home. They need to be symptom-free for 24 hours without any sort of medication in order to return back to school. So if your child is exhibiting symptoms of illness, please do keep them home. If you have any questions, contact Nurse Funk. But we do have one of our students here with a compromised immune system, and her coming into contact with any sort of common cold or illness germs can be life-threatening. So we appreciate your support, and the student does have a sibling here at school. So you'll be hearing more about that from your specific homeroom teacher in those classrooms this evening. But again, it takes a village. We would really appreciate it if we could work together to keep those germs out of our school and out of contact with our dear students. Thanks for your support. So speaking of support and encouragement, you will see a presentation after mine from our special ed and academic intervention team, as well as our enrichment teacher. We offer a period of the day, 45 to 60 minutes depending on the schedule, at intervals of 3 of the 6 days or every single day, where we provide students with what they need. So if they need targeted support for academic needs of increasing intensity, or if they are showing signs that they're ready for more challenges, they can participate in extended enrichment. It's skill-focused and goal-oriented, available to every single student every single day. And in the lobby tonight, we have several organizations who would love if you could visit their table. The Boy Scouts have a table in the lobby, as well as Willow Roots. Come check them out. And the PTA is there also. Please consider supporting the PTA. I do have some information on this piece of paper that I'm going to read for you about the PTA. It's made up of parents and teachers from both Cold Spring and Seymour. And throughout the year, they do hold many events to support our children. Those events include welcome back events, our second grade and transition picnic with the principal, fall festival, which is coming up, the science fair, math and science night, the book fair, field day. They'll help at picture day next month. Let's see, staff appreciation lunch in May, the ice cream social, and much, much more. And they're always looking for volunteers, so please do stop by the table. To fill out a membership form, the minimum membership contribution is $10 for the 2019-2020 school year. The more members they have, the more financial support they can have for the students and the programs. If each family contributes $10, the 2019-2020 school year will be off to a fantastic start. So thank you from the PTA, and please stop by. And also, in my office, I do have bags and bags. I've got 5 bags that need to be filled. And what I'm looking for are used or new sneakers, athletic shoes. They will accept cleats. But I've paired up with GotSneakers.com, which is an organization that supports entrepreneurs in third world countries in giving sneakers to their employees. Since a lot of them walk to work and they don't have proper footwear, providing them with sneakers allows them to get to work and earn a living and also generate the local economy. So use sneakers in good condition, you can donate. That will go to those third world countries. But also, if you have any old sneakers that might have holes or might be damaged, those we can keep out of landfills and recycle them for things like playground material, that rubber surface. So Got Sneakers will take our damaged sneakers and recycle them, helping the environment. So I have 5 bags to fill and donate, and we will get $4 for every new good condition sneakers that we donate, and less than $1 for the damaged sneakers that we donate to save the environment. But that money will go back into our TA account to support our BLT and support our positive behavior intervention systems, and start up our t-shirt giveaway for our students. So take a look. If you have any sneakers to donate, just send them in with your kids. We'll fill up the bags. I'm doing this all year long, so feel free to donate those used sneakers or athletic shoes. Thank you. And how can you help your children at home? Set aside a separate space and a particular time for your kids to do their homework. This will help them with time management. Read to your kids. Have your kids read to you. Have your kids read to the dog. Check out our Facebook and Twitter for important updates. There's also the virtual backpack and our website as well. Encourage your kids to get involved. We have Lego Club, Math Club, Mindfulness Club, Student Council, Board Game Club, Band, and Chorus. You can contact the PTA at Pine Plains Elementary PTA@yahoo.com. So this evening, I'm down here in the main office if you'd like to stop by. And as always, please feel free to reach out, email, phone, or contact me on Facebook. Thank you for coming this evening, and thank you for your support. Y para los padres hispanohablantes, hablo español. Me llamo Señora Roberts y conocí a los hijos esta semana, la semana pasada, al principio del año, pero puedo hablar más o menos, leer y entender español si necesita ayuda. Puedes comunicar conmigo por teléfono, por correo electrónico o pasan por la escuela y puedo ayudar a ustedes, por favor. Si necesita información, estoy en la oficina esta noche o puedes usar cualquier manera que prefieres para hablar conmigo. Gracias y bienvenidos a nuestra escuela.
Welcome to Open House. We are the Academic Intervention Service Team. My name is Renee Rundle and I am a 2 through 5 reading and special ed teacher.
I'm Stephanie Brockway. I'm a 4th grade reading and special ed teacher.
I'm Jen Bracco. I'm a 2nd grade AIS teacher and special ed.
Mrs. Puglisi, 5th grade AIS ELA and special ed.
Ms. Tomasetsky, I'm stepping in for Mrs. Rizzo, 3rd grade special ed.
And I am Jennifer Macri, and I teach AIS math for 2nd through 5th graders.
Academic intervention is provided in ELA and math. It is an additional instruction which supplements instruction in the classroom to assist students who are at risk of not meeting Common Core standards. The service is provided during an extra time in the school day, or flex, and does not interrupt classroom instruction. Academic intervention is not a special ed service.
The Board of Education adopts a district plan to identify the students who need academic intervention services. New York State and Pine Plain Central School District require this plan to be updated regularly.
AIS teachers continuously review state and district data on all students, including assessment scores, report cards, student records, and observations. AIS teachers collaborate with classroom teachers to identify students of concern. Student progress is reviewed throughout the year to determine appropriate placement.
Please stop by our classrooms on the 2nd floor if you have any further questions for us. My classroom is 318 and the rest of the classrooms are posted up there. Come see us.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Marlowe. I teach instrumental music. We'll be starting lessons the week of September 16th for the 4th and 5th grade beginners. Beginners will always have their lessons on days 3 and 5. The advanced kids, those were the kids who played last year, will always have their lessons on day 1. Schedules are shared with the classroom teachers. They're posted on my website and then they're posted around the school. The kids received a letter this week with their lesson day and their lesson group. 5th graders are marked by numbers. The beginner students are marked by letters. So if you look at the schedule online, you can follow their group. It rotates so they're not always missing the same subject. The beginners will not have band before school until January. The 5th grade advanced students will start their before school rehearsals on Thursday, September 26th. That'll always be on day 5. If we have a delay, the rehearsal's delayed. If there's a cancellation that day due to weather, we have it on the next day that we have school, because that will be the day 5 as well. Please feel free to contact me with any questions, either email or my extension here at Seymour Smith is 3114.
Good evening, my name is Mr. Weber and I am your child's physical education teacher. We're going to have a great year this year and I'd like to touch base about some of the important aspects of our PE class. So we're going to talk for a second a little bit about some of our general guidelines and rules that we have in PE. We talk to our kids early in the year about trying all of our units and giving 100% in each unit, which is very important. A big component of our class, we talk about it a lot and it's very important when we do our activities, is about safety. So we're always trying to keep all the kids safe, and we talk about what happens if you're not being safe during the activity and how you can change what you're doing. It's very important that our students come each and every day with sneakers on. Please make sure to take a look at the schedule so you know which days they're supposed to have sneakers on. If they are unsure of whether they need to have sneakers on a specific day, they can always put them in their backpack and be ready to go if necessary. It's important that they don't wear jewelry in PE because we don't want them to get hurt or hurt another student. It's very important that the students are following teacher instruction. The gym can be very loud. It's very important that they stop, look, and listen when they hear the signal. And we have some other rules as well. We're really focusing on kindness and respect when treating our fellow classmates in PE class. And we really want to show pride for our school, which is very important. So we've talked to our students a lot about our rules and procedures, and we're going to focus on that throughout the year. Our class structure. We typically start class each day with a warm-up, and we usually do some exercises as the year continues. We like to have the students take ownership in the activities and warm-ups that they do, so they're able to pick the exercises and lead their classmates. We usually then get into whatever activity it is that we're doing by focusing on drills and some maybe small-sided games. We have a variety of different units, as you can see listed up here. Right now we're working on our football skills, and we'll be going into soccer next. And we have a lot of fun things planned for the kids throughout the year. So physical activity is very important. The students have PE 2 out of every 6 days for 45 minutes. It's very important that our students are active outside of school as well, and really try to build upon the skills that we're learning in PE class. We're really trying to give all kids a background into many different activities, so that they're able to go home or play out at recess and be successful when moving. So it's really important, and please encourage your children at home to be active, ride their bikes, play in the front yard, and do things that are safe at home. Very important, not only physical activity, but we talk about nutrition as well, about eating healthy, and all of those things that are important that go along with that. So it's a big part of our curriculum and the topics we'll be covering this year. We'll be grading our students this year, as we've done before, on effort, conduct, and skill. Those are important aspects of what we're looking for in PE class. Our students are expected to do their best, to try hard, and to do the best that they can do in PE class. It's important that if you have any questions or anything that comes up, please contact me. My information is up here. You can email me, you can call me, and I'll make sure to get back to you right away. We look forward to having a great year this year in PE class, and hopefully everyone has some fun this year. So have a good one.
I'm Ms. Procopio, and I'm your child's general music teacher. So for second grade, the students will learn new rhythms and melodies, as well as creating and improvising their own rhythm and melody patterns using iconic notation, which is just pictures to represent the notes. They will also develop a vocal repertoire of folk, seasonal, multicultural, and patriotic songs. For third grade, they'll be introduced to new rhythm patterns and meters, as well as melodies, and learn to play the recorder and begin reading staff notation. In addition to developing a vocal repertoire of folk, seasonal, multicultural, and patriotic songs, students will have numerous opportunities to perform solos, play instruments, and conduct songs. For fourth grade, students will learn new musical concepts as well as continue playing the recorder this year. Students will have numerous opportunities to perform solos, play instruments, and compose short songs for voice, recorder, and percussion. In fifth grade, students will learn how to compose music in various forms written for voice and percussion with expressive intent. Students will have numerous opportunities to perform solos, play instruments, and conduct songs.
Good evening. My name is Erin Essery, and I'll be your teacher's art teacher for this year. A few things we'll do this year in art is we will do different drawing techniques, weaving, we'll be doing clay, color theory, primary colors, secondary colors, complementary colors, printmaking, collage. Currently right now my 4th and 5th graders are doing some sewing for some string art. Smocks are available in the art room, and they're encouraged. I encourage your students to wear them. If they don't feel comfortable wearing a smock that I have provided, they may bring their own smock, and I can either store it for them here in the classroom, or they can keep it in their lockers. Grades are based on effort, conduct, and skill. And you can contact me at e.essery@ppcsd.org or 398-3000. My extension is 3205. I am in the building on days 4, 5, and 6, and I'm in Cold Spring on days 1, 2, and 3.
Welcome to the Seymour Smith Library. This is Mrs. Kernan, the school library media specialist. Your child will have library on either days 1, 2, or 3 of the 6-day cycle. Some of our general library goals are to develop and kindle a love and respect for reading, engage in inquiry-based research, learn about safe and reliable information retrieval, and understand our part in a global community. Grading for the library is like each student is graded on effort, conduct, and skill. Some book checkout information. All library books are due back in the library during your child's next library class. Students can renew their books if they are not finished reading them, and we never charge fines for overdue library books. My contact information, the best way to reach me is by our school email, e.kernan@ppcsd.org, or you can call the library on days 1, 2, and 3. I will be at Seymour Smith, and days 4, 5, and 6 I will be at Cold Spring. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mr. Zayas. I'm the enrichment teacher for this year here at Seymour Smith, and this year helping me along will be my brother Umberto. We're also working on an astronomy unit, so the students are working on creating their own constellations and writing stories, myths based on those constellations. We have a couple of nights for observations if it ever stops raining that we can see the stars. We'll be doing some robotics, we'll be doing some nature stuff, some hikes maybe, some garden work, tree identification, leaf identification, or all sorts of fun things. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me through my email at the school or call me. My room is 209, so that's extension 3209. Okay, take care.